we're just gonna watch these character traders, react to them, as we usually do. Um, Super excited for this game actually. So I feel like it's going to be a small win for anime games this year, but I'm also like trying to decide what characters I'm trying to main and all of that. So this will be insightful. There's loads of them. There's loads of trailers. I think for every like base character. Plants was good. Was popping. How you doing, brother? Um, yeah. So we're just gonna. Genuinely, I think it's just gonna be this like quiet, slow burn. Um, I'm not sure if it's gonna do like super well in terms of like sales and everything, but I think this is just gonna be like a silent killer, one that like quite a few people who are like actually into like the FGC and like they'll kind of play it quietly, and then all of a sudden we'll just see a Evo and like see it pick up. I think it's going to pick up a lot later from when it releases. Um, the same with like fighters, even though like fighters, Dragon Ball is it's a big brand and it popped off straight away. Um, I don't think it actually really started to pick up steam until it was like showcased on at Evo. Just because it's a solid fighting game, and I just think this is going to be that as well. Um, Obviously it's not Arc System that are making it; they're publishing it, but yeah, I think with their guidance, I mean they like Arc System don't produce in the sense of the words bad fighting games. Yeah, it should be cool. But yeah, we're just gonna go through the character trailers because I want to figure out who I'm gonna main. Um, but yeah, because Morel was definitely on my list as well, so I'm glad he's first in the playlist. Okay, random in my head, like I mean, I think he's definitely still a zoner because his pipe gives him like quite a long range. But in my head, he was going to be like a zoner in the sense that he creates distance and just uses like his smoke ghost like maybe the boo boo kamikaze in fighters with Gotenks, but he's quite aggressive. Like the display here is quite aggressive. Like he's he's definitely like showing off like his attacking prowess um in the video. But like yeah, he still looks good. Um yeah, no, he still definitely like shows off um like how not physical but aggressive is the word I'm looking for. He can be which is interesting. Pose like a posing. What you say, bro? That was good. Okay, so yeah, maybe I won't be running Morel there. I'm not 100% sure, but I still feel like he could be interesting. Let's check out Marwan. Mad. Do you know who Morel actually reminds me here of? Yeah, I know people are still a bit down on like the visuals, but sometimes I just think you've got to do things simple to. Yeah, I don't even think it's that. I just don't think they put that much stock into its visuals. For me, it seems like they've put a lot more stock into the mechanics more than anything. Um, and the thing is with Hunter x Hunter, like I think if you wanted to make a game that reflected like the art style of the actual anime, the budget would have increased tenfold because it's very like stylized and it's very specific in it. So I think I don't mind, yeah, I don't mind the basic 3D model if the gameplay matches up. You know what I mean? Well, I was gonna say Merriam looks mad interesting. He seemingly plays Haichi. Um oh no, Toby's more of an alternate universe cousin of Cell, I think. I feel like that was like the influence behind Merriam, to be honest. And to be honest, just like that's the influence behind his power anyway. But he does have the freezer tail. Thank you, G. Make sure you get some rest as well. Um, but yeah, I was gonna say that Merriam actually plays like a combination of Jiren and Cell, with like the explosive barrier and like just the forward charging. Like he's got like multiple like angled like grand charge attack. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, that. And then he's got the that flurry combination. Yeah. Yeah, he looks very aggressive. He looks like he might be a pain to deal with. I think he's going to be like plus. Do you know what it is? I think the only reason why I don't even say it is because Frieza's so distinct, yeah. Like I couldn't even. For me, there's no one that really looks like Frieza, but the tail animations are very very similar. But for me, it's more of Cell. So Cell's where I've always thought the inspo came from. Even as like the cell shaped eyes, I think. I haven't looked at Cell for a long time, so maybe not. But the respect for Frieza grew heavily after Super. I kind of hate post post Z Frieza. Like in the later bits of the manga, I rate it a little bit, but they still do him dirty. They still do him dirty. All right, next trailer, Feton. Feton, the character that I hate that everyone seems to love. Why are they just having Feton beat up Gon like this? Oh shit. So like Phaeton seems like it's gonna be like a speed character, just like getting a flurry of attacks, like mad quick. Maybe he doesn't do that much damage until like Pain Packer, which would make sense. Um, but this ult seems mad busted because I think he jumped his ult, but his ult has like an AoE. So what happens if you actually hit with the ult? Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a massive fan of Phaeton as a character. He's just a bit boring, a bit one dimensional. Um, but yeah, he looks interesting, I guess. All right. the man, the myth, the legend, Kroo, the Lucifer. Gon is getting battered for no reason. Okay. Okay, that's very interesting what I've just witnessed. I feel like this might be a bit of a downer actually, because obviously Crowler is supposed to be like obviously Crowler's very powerful, so he's supposed to be a serious utility character. And I feel like the only skill hunter technique that they've given us is indoor fish, which I get is iconic and everything like that. But it would be so much better if like Crowler's ability was to use skill hunter and take abilities from the character you're fighting. He definitely seems very aggressive and like very technical, but I'm hoping it's a bit more than use indoor fish because I think that's just a bit boring from like what his character could potentially do, and his ult is indoor fish as well. And I don't know if that's just they're not trying to spoil anything from us for us or that's what it is. I don't know, man. That what Crow if you couldn't probably tell, Crowler's one of the characters that I actually wanted to play as well. Um, so I feel it's a bit of a downer. It's a bit of a downer. Like he's got the combos, he's definitely got the moves, but he's got that trunks like 2M slide as well, which I do like. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Okay, we're good then. I know we're getting through these trailers quick, but I want to play some heavyweight. Right, this is supposed to be our heavy hitter, so let's see. Oh, punching up Leora as well. Also, so he seems to have two modes. He seems to have like he seems to have like a power up mode. Okay, I'm thinking of him like an S Brody. That's like the energy that I'm seeing right now because he's clearly got like a damage booster mode, and then the standard like attack. So maybe he's like a stance character. Um, combos actually look absolutely nasty. I wish I could show us like the health bars to see like the damage scale because I think there's probably something a bit crazy going on there. But everything looks good. It looks like it'd be like reasonably simple to learn. It's just like learning like a lot of strings. So maybe he's like a character I'll put in my back pocket as well. But yeah, that was the go then. Who's next up? Matchi. Hmm. Do you know what, yeah? Not much to say about her, I'll be so real. I think she was quite straightforward. But it reminds me of in JoJo's uh All-Star Battle Aya with Jolene, you can obviously use her stand to like create the web setups. And that's kind of getting what I'm getting from her. Like you kind of just want to do setups all around the stage and like kind of knock them back and forth into them. I'm just seeing. I think there's like two alt types, so there's probably like an aerial alt and then like a standard like level 3 type beat. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Not saying I'm gonna play her, but she could be cool. Bisky. No, not really. I normally get clocked by aerial characters quite easily. Yeah, Bisky's gonna be she's gonna be standard bread and butter. But I'm hoping that she's got like a second form. It's just a oh no, she's got okay. So she ult transforms. Okay, cool. This is actually what I wanted to see from Bisky. Damn. Yeah, aerial characters, they're not a bit of me. I can't lie. Was that all the trailers? I feel like there's new trailers. I feel like there's new trailers though. Let's check on Arc System Works on the Japanese channel. Um, let's have a quick Google. Because I'm sure I saw one for Hisoka. See, there's one for Kite. Let's have a look. The way I'm spelling characters wrong every single time, yeah. Okay, yeah, so there's is this the right playlist? Okay, this is auto generated by YouTube. Okay. So we've got Kite, we've got Razor, we've got Genflu. Is there a difference between these two? I don't think so. Okay, so we've got Kite, Razor, and Genflu. Alright, let's start with Razor then. I feel like Polo would play Razor. I feel like this is the kind of character that Polo likes. Yeah, weirdly enough, like that was crazy. That was first of all, that combo was mad. That reminded me of Kid Buu. Yeah, this is very Kid Buu-ish. Look at the vertical to ground setups. What's going on here? Yeah, you see Razor. You see Razor. He's getting added to the list. I'll be so real. He's getting added to that. All of that. Man did the whole volleyball thing. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, Razor looks dangerous. He looks dangerous. I'll be so real. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Razor was cool. Okay, yeah, so we do have this trailer. Okay, so Hisoka's the other character that I was planning on maining. Because why not? Let's pull Spotify. Let's see how he's looking. Yeah, he looks like a nightmare already. He looks like he's just going to be juggling you with bungee gum. Can you attach the bungee gum as like a utility technique then? See, that's the thing. These trailers are not. They're not giving up enough emotion. Enough emotion, enough information, guys. I'm tired. Because English is not my friend today. But he looks cool. Like, yeah, I think I'm a little bit disappointed by the trailers. I'm not sure if they're just trying to like keep as many things under wraps, or maybe the game is just that simple. I'm not too sure. If it is, then I feel like that would be a little bit disappointing. But yeah, I mean, I'll be very, very honest. The marketing on this game has not been great as well, which it makes me worried for how successful the game can actually be. But let's see. All right, Genfu. Genfu's not my favorite character at all. I actually can't stand him. But it'll be interesting. He's an interesting Nen user. Oh, he's got them two as like wait, are they individual playable characters or are they assists? Yeah, I do not like the Genfu at all. He's scum. Okay. Genfu's Genfu. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed by Genfu. I hate him. So this, the last one we'll watch is the Kite trailer because we all love Kite. Um, and then we'll get into some heavy rain. Um, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Gon rides hard for everyone. Yeah, he's just very empathetic, and he kind of knows that Kite. I think that's more the guilt of Kite diet. Well, spoilers, but yeah, it was more guilt than anything. Oh no, I feel like that should be a one hit KO. I feel like that should be a one hit KO. They didn't. Yeah, they didn't show us much again. Hunter is in my top 5, and it's close to 1. I'll be so. I hope the gun isn't just part of his moveset as well. Like, I hope, like, the randomizer, his Nen ability just gives you different, like, weapons during the match. Because kind of leaving him as this long distance character and then having the ciphers and ult is a bit boring. But again, you know, these are still very early images anyway. The game looks good. It looks good. It's looking very simple. which I actually don't mind because I do just need a simple fighting game to play. Like I just want to play a good fighting game that has, some of my favorite IP on it. I think that's all I could really ask for. It's got rollback already, so we know the netcode is going to be fairly decent. Um, yeah, hopefully the game just proves to be a bit more technical and yeah, we see a little more out of it. The visuals, I don't have a problem with at all. I know a lot of people don't really, they're not really effing with it. Um, but me personally, I don't really mind. But yeah, then Impact is coming in June. When's the release date? Let's have a look. Oh, well, July. Okay. All right. Hold on. What is this? What's this pre-order bonus? Oh, different fits. Okay. All right.